Vikings fans, man, how y'all feeling after the Vikings fall 0-3, man? We fought a 0-3 against the Los Angeles goddamn Chargers, man. Against the Chargers, we fought a 0-3. Listen, this is the slogan for RAP for the rest of the season. What is that? The slogan is, it's time. All right, so y'all will hear me saying that a lot. Y'all will see me tweeting that. It's time. What is it? It's time. You know how Deion Sanders has the "we not coming, we here"? You know, the "we here" thing? Man, I'm going to take a page out of Deion book, man. Shout out Deion after that ass whooping he took yesterday. You feel me? But it's time, man. You know what I mean? It is time. What is it time for? Well, it's time to turn the page. You know, I think it's time to turn the page, man. I think it's time, you know, as Vikings fans, we deserve to see some new faces in the building, right? And not only coaches, and we could talk about coaches because I'm going to put a lot of this brunt on Kevin O'Connell because Kevin O'Connell, when it comes to the play calling, he's not good, man. Time management, he's not been performing well, man. We got to talk about it. He's not been performing well. And I'm going to tell you, the quarterback he has doesn't help either with the offensive line that we got. I mean, there's just a chain reaction of things. We'll talk about the quarterback first, just so we can get this out the way, right? When it comes to these crucial downs, these third downs, these 3rd and 5s, 3rd and 6, or whatever it is, right? And the pocket is collapsing. You have to be aware. Y'all know RAP always talked about it, man. I hate that Kirk Cousins lacks awareness on 9 out of 10 plays. Every once in a while, he'll show it. And yes, he can throw the football with the best of them. I'm not getting blinded by 300, 400 yards because the plays in between the game, man, that matter the most. The ones where you have quarterbacks that will roll out, you know, instead of stepping into pressure, they step out of pressure and roll out and extend the football play so that you have players like Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison that can run and get open. You know, we've seen Justin Herbert do it a couple times today. There's a difference there, right? You can see the difference there. That's what you need because those plays are crucial. Those make differences in the game. You don't always have to depend on your wide receiver running the exact correct route because one thing about Kirk and KOC I noticed is they want to run the play like a robot. If it don't go as it's planned, then the play's just over with, right? The play just won't be successful. It just won't happen. And you have to be able to, if the play breaks down, still go make something happen. All right. But KOC, man, bad calling. Bad calling today. Bad calling damn Thursday. I ain't tripping. I ain't liking none of it. You know, this is the thing. When your defense, right, and we know how bad our defense was last season. So as Vikings fans, we're looking at the defense this year and we're saying, hey, this is an upgrade. Our defense looks like they're flying around. But I'm going to tell you right now, we don't have the personnel to run the defense that we think we want to run. We just don't. And we're going to start out with a Caleb Evans. A Caleb Evans is not a starting caliber defensive back. Listen, he's physical, but he should not be starting. If that is your standard and that's the best that you can give us as Vikings fans, we have an issue. He is not a starter, bro. I'm going to keep it real. He's good at certain things, but he ain't good at enough. You know, he's not good at enough. Byron Murphy, I'm not going to give you no pass. You're usually under the radar because you know how to do your job. You're a veteran. But there's been a couple plays, man, where you making me scratch my head, man, making me look bad. Because I was repping for you heavy. You know, repping for you heavy. Brian Flores, though, at the end of the day, he got what he got as far as the personnel on his defense. He's trying to make it work. And yes, it looks like an upgrade. Now, we allowed some stuff today, obviously, but that's of course, because, again, we don't have those superstars. Harry's losing a step. I mean, we got Hicks, which he played a good game, but he's a little older, getting beat in coverage. You know, I mean, Ivan Pace is an undrafted free agent, young guy, rookie out there trying to hold it down as much as he can. And shout out to him, man. That boy is a dog, man. That boy is a dog. I seen multiple plays of him flying around the field once again, week in and week out, man. This dude is by far one of the better defensive players we have on this team. You know, Daniil Hunter getting another sack. Shout out to him, man. Finally got a pressure when it mattered. So that's all that counts, right? But the defense makes a stop for you. A crucial stop, man. 4th and 1, defense comes out, makes a stop. You got a minute and some change left to go down and score, and yet this offense stalls once again. This offense stalls out over and over again. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, right? But from what I understand is the Vikings are supposed to be a team built off the offense. We know the defense is what it is. We bring in a defensive coordinator. Maybe he can get us a little better than we were last year, but we have Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson. We drafted a first-round wide receiver in Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, blase, right? This team is supposed to lean on their offense. What does that mean? When your defense is getting stops and getting 3 and outs and forcing turnovers, your offense has to capitalize. We failed to do that. This offense doesn't have the ability to do that from what we've been seeing. All right. The run game, I'm not going to call no names in specific, but the run game is dead. Listen, today we can say, hey, the run game improved. It looked good. It better when you're going against the Los Angeles Chargers. Why? Because the Los Angeles Chargers have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. One of the worst defenses in the NFL, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, the run game going to look good. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Cam Akers pickup looks like it wasn't even worth it because Ty Chandler, shout out to that young man. That young man looked like he can play some damn football. So why'd you even go after Cam Akers? You should have went and got a defensive tackle because one of the worst pickups that the Vikings have ever made that I've seen damn near in my lifetime was Dean Lowry. Dean Lowry gets eliminated every damn play. Dean Lowry gets eliminated every play. Listen, I'm not going to go through all the numbers and all from today because we're going to go through that tonight because me and Day are live tonight at 9 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all there. So I'm not even going to waste my time going through all that right now. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because we 0-3 and we got to root for this team for another 14 weeks. And and the way it's looking, I'll be surprised if we win 4 games. Now, I strongly believe that we're going to win next week against Carolina because if we can't beat Carolina, but then again, Carolina defense, they flying around too. So I also ain't going to be surprised if we take that L there too and start out 0-4. It ain't going to surprise me not one bit. After what I'm seeing, it ain't going to surprise me not one bit. The fumble woes continued. Man. I mean, listen, the one that Alexander Madison, that forward progress got stopped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That looked like a bang play. That looked like a clean strip to me, but hey, we won that challenge. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, every time Mac carry the ball now, I'm like, please hold on to that rock, boy. You know, please hold on to that ball. But I'm going to tell you, man, Kirk Cousins, man, too, like, again, it's time to move on. It's unfair for him. I think it's time to turn the page. I think we should go after Caleb Williams. We should try to really get ourselves in position now because now it becomes more of a strategic business move, right? Because I don't care about winning the division with 8 wins and then going into the playoffs and getting smacked and then having to draft down in the 20s and shit and draft down at 19, between 19 and 23. I don't want to do that, right? I rather embrace the suck, man. Embrace the suck. But, man, shout out to y'all, man. Drop down in the comments how y'all feel that the Vikings are 0-3 now. I ain't going to beat you to death. I'll see you tonight. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.